Beijing, a city of emperors and revolutionaries, a place where ancient history collides with modern ambition. It's a city that pulses with a frenetic energy, a place where you can feel the weight of centuries pressing down on you. But it's also a city of immense beauty, with grand palaces, serene temples, and bustling markets. This is the heart of the Middle Kingdom. For centuries, Beijing has been the cultural and political center of China. It's a city that has witnessed the rise and fall of dynasties, the birth of revolutions, and the relentless march of progress. And yet, through it all, Beijing has retained its unique character. To truly understand China, you have to understand Beijing. It's a city that will challenge your perceptions, ignite your senses, and leave an indelible mark on your soul. So, come with me as we explore the hidden alleys, savor the culinary delights, and uncover the secrets of this captivating metropolis. Walk through Tiananmen Square, the largest public square in the world, and feel the echoes of history. Imagine the emperors of old, carried on sedan chairs through the Forbidden City, their power absolute. Picture the student protesters in 1989, demanding democracy in the face of overwhelming force. Visit the Forbidden City, once the exclusive domain of emperors and concubines. Wander through its vast courtyards and marvel at the intricate architecture. Climb the Great Wall, that serpentine stone dragon snaking across the mountains, a testament to human ambition and engineering. These are the places where history comes alive. You can practically hear the whispers of emperors past, the clash of swords, the murmurs of revolution. Beijing's history is a tapestry woven from threads of power, ambition, resilience, and hope. But Beijing is not stuck in the past. It's a city of stark contrasts, where ancient temples stand in the shadows of towering skyscrapers, where old men practice Tai Chi in parks while young couples take selfies on their smartphones. Explore the Hutongs, Beijing's traditional alleyways, and experience a slower pace of life. Bargain for souvenirs in bustling markets. Sip tea in a traditional tea house as you watch the world go by. This is the dichotomy of Beijing. It's a city that embraces its past while hurtling towards the future. A place where ancient traditions coexist with modern conveniences. And it's this unique blend of old and new that makes Beijing such a fascinating and rewarding travel destination. The Forbidden City. Even the name whispers of power and mystery. For centuries, this palace was the heart of the Chinese Empire. Emperors ruled from its golden throne rooms. Concubines plotted in its shadowed courtyards. Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Walking through its gates is like stepping back in time. Marvel at the intricate carvings and the sheer scale of the architecture. No trip to China is complete without a visit to the Great Wall. This iconic structure is a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. The Great Wall stretches for thousands of miles across northern China. Built over centuries by countless laborers, many died during its construction. Several sections of the Great Wall are open to tourists. The most popular section is bustling, easily accessible from Beijing. Hiking along the Great Wall is an unforgettable experience. South of the Forbidden City lies the Temple of Heaven, a sprawling complex of religious buildings set in a vast park. This was where emperors of the Ming and Qing dynasties came to offer sacrifices to the heavens and pray for good harvests. The Temple of Heaven is a masterpiece of traditional Chinese architecture. Its buildings are arranged in perfect symmetry, reflecting the ancient Chinese belief in the harmony of heaven and earth. The most striking structure is the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvests, a circular building with a triple-tiered roof made entirely of wood without a single nail. Take some time to wander through the park surrounding the temple. Watch locals practicing Tai Chi or flying kites, Listen to the birds singing in the trees. The Temple of Heaven is a place of peace and tranquility, a welcome respite from the hustle and bustle of the city. The Temple of Heaven is a must-see for anyone interested in Chinese history, architecture, or religion. It's a place where you can connect with China's spiritual side and experience the beauty of its ancient traditions. Escape the city heat and crowds at the Summer Palace, an imperial garden located on the outskirts of Beijing. This sprawling park is a masterpiece of landscape design, with lakes, hills, pavilions, and temples. It was a favorite retreat of emperors and their families, who came here to escape the summer heat and enjoy the scenery. Take a boat ride on Kunming Lake, the largest man-made lake in Beijing. Wander through the gardens, admiring the flowers and trees. Visit the Marble Boat, a whimsical structure built on the lake. The Summer Palace is a place to relax and enjoy the beauty of nature. The Summer Palace is also home to several historical buildings, including the Hall of Benevolence and Longevity, where Empress Dowager Cixi, the de facto ruler of China in the late Qing dynasty, held court. The Summer Palace is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a must-see for anyone visiting Beijing. It's a place where you can experience the beauty of traditional Chinese gardens and learn about the lives of the emperors and their families. Thus, just north of the Forbidden City lies Beihai Park, another imperial garden that offers a peaceful escape from the city. Beihai Park is centered around a large lake, which is surrounded by gardens, temples, and pavilions. Rent a paddle boat and explore the lake at your own pace. Visit the White Dagoba, a Tibetan-style Buddhist temple located on an island in the lake. Wander through the gardens, admiring the flowers and trees. Beihai Park is a popular spot for locals to relax and socialize. You'll see people practicing Tai Chi, playing cards, and flying kites. It's a great place to experience the local culture and see a different side of Beijing. Beihai Park is a hidden gem in the heart of Beijing. It's a place where you can escape the crowds, enjoy the beauty of nature, and experience a slower pace of life. Forget the Forbidden City for a moment. To really understand Beijing, you have to get lost in its Hutongs. These narrow alleyways, lined with traditional courtyard houses, are the lifeblood of the city. They're where Beijingers have lived, worked, and played for centuries. Wandering through the Hutongs is like stepping back in time. Old men play mahjong on rickety tables. Children chase each other through the narrow lanes. Street vendors hawk everything from steamed buns to silk scarves. The air is thick with the smells of cooking oil, incense, and coal smoke. The Hutongs are a world away from the gleaming skyscrapers and shopping malls of modern Beijing. Life here moves at a slower pace. Neighbors know each other by name, and traditions are passed down from generation to generation. Don't be afraid to get lost in the maze of Hutongs. That's part of the fun. You never know what you might stumble upon. A hidden courtyard garden, a tiny tea house, a group of old men playing traditional Chinese instruments. If you're looking for a truly authentic Beijing experience, head to one of the city's many traditional markets. These bustling bazaars are a feast for the senses. The air is thick with the smells of spices, incense, and cooking food. Vendors hawk their wares in rapid-fire Mandarin, and the crowds are a mix of locals and tourists, all jostling for bargains. One of the most famous markets in Beijing is Panjiayuan Antique Market. Here you'll find everything from Mao Zedong memorabilia to Ming Dynasty furniture. Be prepared to haggle hard, as prices are rarely fixed. For a more culinary experience, check out Wang Fujing Snack Street. This pedestrian street is lined with stalls selling all sorts of exotic snacks, from fried scorpions to candied hawthorns. It's not for the faint of heart, but it's a great place to try something new. No matter what you're looking for, you're sure to find it in one of Beijing's traditional markets. Just be prepared for a sensory overload. The art of the deal. Bargaining tips for Beijing's markets. Bargaining is an art form in Beijing, and it's all part of the fun of shopping in the city's markets. Don't be afraid to haggle hard, but always be respectful. Start by offering about half of the asking price, and be prepared to walk away if you're not happy with the deal. Here are a few tips for bargaining in Beijing. Learn a few basic Mandarin phrases. Even if it's just hello, thank you, and too expensive, a little Mandarin goes a long way. Be confident. Vendors can spot a hesitant buyer a mile away. Act like you know what you're doing, even if you don't. Don't be afraid to walk away. This is often your best bargaining chip. If a vendor knows you're serious about buying, they're more likely to come down on the price. Be patient. Bargaining can take time. Don't expect to get the best price right away. Have fun. Bargaining is all part of the experience. Enjoy the banter and the back and forth. Beyond the tourist trail. Finding authentic cultural experiences. While the Forbidden City and the Great Wall are must-sees, there's much more to Beijing than just the tourist attractions. To really experience the local culture, you need to get off the beaten path. Take a cooking class to learn about Chinese cuisine, or attend a tea ceremony to experience Chinese culture. Visit a local temple or monastery for a unique experience. Talk to locals, try new things, and embrace the unexpected. A culinary adventure. Exploring Beijing's food scene. Forget the tourist traps. Forget the fancy restaurants. To truly experience Beijing's culinary scene, you need to get out on the streets, into the markets, and into the homes of locals. Beijing is a city that lives and breathes food. It's a place where you can find everything from Michelin-starred restaurants to hole-in-the-wall noodle shops. But no matter where you go, one thing's for sure, the food will be delicious. Beijing cuisine is known for its bold flavors, hearty portions, and use of fresh, seasonal ingredients. It's a cuisine that's meant to be shared with friends and family over steaming bowls of noodles and plates piled high with dumplings. So, come hungry, come adventurous, and most importantly, come ready to experience the true taste of Beijing. Section 2. Beyond the Duck. Must-try dishes in Beijing. Yes, you have to try the Peking duck. It's a Beijing institution. But don't stop there. Beijing's culinary scene is vast and varied, with something to offer everyone. Start your day with a steaming bowl of jiaozi, or Chinese dumplings. These little pockets of joy are filled with a variety of savory fillings, such as pork, beef, or vegetables. For lunch, try zhajiangmian, thick wheat noodles topped with a savory sauce made from fermented soybean paste, ground pork, and vegetables. In the evening, head to a local restaurant and order up a feast of Beijing specialties. Gongbao jiding, diced chicken stir-fried with peanuts and chili peppers, is a classic for a reason. Shui zhu yu, or boiled fish in chili oil, is another must-try dish. And no meal in Beijing would be complete without a side of baozi, steamed buns filled with a variety of savory or sweet fillings. Section 3. Street Food Heaven. A culinary journey through Beijing's alleys. Forget fancy restaurants. Some of the best food in Beijing is found on the streets. From steaming baskets of dumplings to sizzling skewers of meat, Beijing's street food scene is a feast for the senses. Wander through the narrow Hutong alleyways and follow your nose to the nearest food stall. Don't be afraid to try something new. you might be surprised at what you discover. Jianbing, a savory crepe filled with eggs, scallions, and crispy fried dough, is a popular breakfast option. Tanghulu, candied fruit on a stick, is a sweet treat that's perfect for a midday snack. And for a truly local experience, try stinky tofu. This fermented tofu dish may not sound appealing, but it's a Beijing delicacy that's surprisingly addictive. Just be prepared for the pungent aroma. Section 4. Finding the flavors. Where to eat in Beijing. With so many culinary options, it can be tough to know where to start. Here are a few suggestions to get you started. For Peking duck, try Dadong, which has various locations. For dumplings, Baoyuan Dumpling Restaurant also has various locations. For street food, head to Wangfujing Snack Street in the Dongcheng district. And for a local experience, check out Ghost Street at the Donghuamen Night Market. No matter where you choose to eat, be sure to come hungry and adventurous. Beijing's culinary scene is waiting to be explored. Steel and glass. Beijing's architectural evolution. Walk through the heart of Beijing's financial district, and you might think you've been transported to a futuristic metropolis from a science fiction film. Towering skyscrapers pierce the sky, their glass facades reflecting the ever-changing hues of the sky. This is modern Beijing, a city that embraces its ancient past while boldly striding into the future. Gone are the days when Beijing's skyline was dominated by the Forbidden City and the Drum Tower. While these historical landmarks still hold a place of honor, they now share the cityscape with architectural marvels like the CCTV headquarters, a gravity-defying structure nicknamed the Big Pants by locals, and the China World Trade Center, a symbol of China's economic might. But it's not just the skyscrapers that showcase Beijing's architectural evolution. Stroll through the 798 Art District, housed in a former factory complex, and you'll find yourself amidst a vibrant hub of contemporary art galleries, studios, and cafes. This juxtaposition of old industrial spaces repurposed into centers of creativity perfectly encapsulates Beijing's ability to seamlessly blend its past and present. A shopper's paradise. From luxury boutiques to local markets, Beijing offers an eclectic mix of high-end luxury and local crafts. Splurge on designer labels in Wangfujing and Sanlitun. Find Gucci, Prada, and Louis Vuitton showcasing the latest trends. Venture into markets for unique finds. Discover silk scarves, jade carvings, and calligraphy sets. Practice bargaining at the bustling silk market. Explore Hutongs for a local shopping experience. Find handcrafted trinkets, antique teapots, and traditional medicine. The digital heart, technology and innovation in modern Beijing. Beijing is a city pulsating with technological innovation, where ancient traditions meet cutting-edge advancements. Walk down the street, and you'll see a seamless blend of the old and the new. Elderly residents practicing Tai Chi in ancient parks, while young professionals navigate the city using their smartphones, their fingers flying across the latest apps. China's rapid technological advancement is evident everywhere you look in Beijing. Mobile payments are ubiquitous, with vendors from street food stalls to high-end boutiques readily accepting Alipay and WeChat Pay. High-speed trains whisk passengers across the country at breathtaking speeds, connecting Beijing to even the most remote corners of China. Step into the world of Chinese tech giants like Baidu, Alibaba, and Tencent, headquartered in Beijing's thriving tech hubs. These companies are at the forefront of artificial intelligence, e-commerce, and social media, shaping the digital landscape not just in China but globally. As the sun sets, Beijing awakens to a vibrant nightlife, offering a diverse range of entertainment options to suit every taste. The city's skyline transforms into a dazzling spectacle of neon lights, reflecting off the glass facades of modern buildings and illuminating the ancient alleyways of the Hutongs. For a taste of traditional Chinese entertainment, catch a captivating performance of the Peking Opera. This centuries-old art form combines music, drama, and acrobatics, telling stories of emperors, warriors, and mythical creatures through elaborate costumes, exaggerated makeup, and powerful vocals. If you're looking for something more contemporary, head to the trendy bars and clubs of Sanlitun, where you can dance the night away to the latest electronic beats or enjoy live music ranging from jazz and blues to rock and pop. For a more laid-back evening, explore the lively night markets that pop up across the city, offering a chance to savor local delicacies, shop for unique souvenirs, and soak up the vibrant atmosphere. Timing is everything in a city as dynamic as Beijing. Each season offers a unique perspective on its ancient wonders and modern marvels. Spring transforms the city into a pink and white wonderland. Autumn is arguably the best time to visit, with crisp air and clear skies. The city is ablaze with vibrant hues, perfect for exploring the Great Wall. Winter offers a unique perspective, with the Forbidden City dusted in snow. Navigating Beijing's urban landscape might seem daunting, but fear not. The city boasts an efficient public transportation system. The Beijing subway is your best bet, with 24 lines connecting major attractions and residential areas. Fares are affordable, and trains are generally clean and reliable. Avoid rush hour if possible. Taxis are plentiful and relatively inexpensive for shorter distances. Ensure the driver uses the meter or agree on a fare beforehand. For a local experience, hop on a rickshaw and navigate the Hutongs. Adventurous souls can rent a bicycle, but be mindful of the traffic. Essential Chinese phrases for travelers. While you'll find English in tourist areas, venturing off the beaten path in Beijing requires some Mandarin. Don't worry, you don't need to be fluent. A few basic phrases can enhance your interactions and navigation. Start with ni hao, hello, and xie xie, thank you. For food, wo yao zhege, I want this one, helps. Tai gui le, too expensive, and pian yi dian, cheaper, are useful for haggling. Qingwen, Zain Ali, excuse me, where is, helps if lost. Even wo budong, I don't understand, can elicit help. Embrace the challenge, practice Mandarin, and enjoy Beijing. Beijing. It gets under your skin. The city's energy, a potent mix of history and hustle, stays with you long after you've left. You'll find yourself craving the fiery kick of Sichuan peppercorns, the comforting warmth of freshly made jiaozi, the smoky aroma of street food sizzling on open grills. More than just flavors linger. The memory of sunlight glinting off the Forbidden City's golden roofs, the echoing silence of a temple courtyard, the friendly chaos of a Hutong market. These sensory snapshots become souvenirs more valuable than any trinket. You'll likely leave with more questions than answers. That's the beauty of Beijing. It doesn't offer easy answers or a singular narrative. It's a city of contradictions, constantly evolving, always challenging perceptions. A few parting words for the intrepid traveler venturing into Beijing's heart. Pace yourself. Beijing is overwhelming even for seasoned explorers. Don't try to conquer it all at once. Pick a few must-dos each day and allow yourself time to wander, get lost, and soak it all in. Embrace the language barrier. Learning a few basic Mandarin phrases will go a long way. Even if it's just hello and thank you, the effort won't go unnoticed. Haggle. Like a pro. In markets, never accept the first price. Bargaining is expected, so channel your inner negotiator and have fun with it. Get off the beaten path. Venture beyond the tourist hotspots. Explore the Hutongs. try local restaurants, and discover hidden gems that most visitors never see. So, pack your bags, lace up your walking shoes, and prepare for an unforgettable adventure. Beijing awaits, ready to unveil its secrets to those willing to embrace its chaotic beauty. This isn't a destination you simply visit. It's a city you experience. You'll bargain, you'll explore, you'll eat way too much delicious food, and you might even learn a thing or two about yourself along the way. Go get lost in the maze of Hutongs, hike the majestic Great Wall, sample exotic delicacies from street vendors. Let Beijing surprise you, and above all, remember, the best travel stories are the ones you write yourself.